Trust in me.
For those of you that watch my videos, you know I like to lift weights, but I'm feeling rather spontaneous. So I switched it up and did calisthenics for 30 days. I'm serious, no weights at all. Like, none. Am I making a big mistake? I'm not sure. But how do you know unless you try? I got a point. The problem was, I had no idea where to start. But I do have a friend that did calisthenics in the past, and he's actually a U of I men's cheerleader. So he's got to know at least one thing, right? Let's call up our good pal and see what he has to say.
What's up? I think you should, day one, do a test of 50 pull-ups and then 100 push-ups following that and see how fast you can do it. And then at the end of the 30 days, you should do it again. But I will mention the pump that you get from pull-ups and push-ups on the same day is the most full you will ever feel.
Pretty bold claim, Anthony. But let's give him a chance and see what he's talking about. I repped out the pull-ups and push-ups in about 12 minutes, 18 seconds. Not too bad for day one. And if I'm being honest, that was probably the most full I've ever felt. I know I was giving you a hard time, Anthony, but you were right, okay? I felt huge. I don't know if you can notice, but look how full my chest already is. With this newfound knowledge, I felt a lot more optimistic going into the rest of this challenge. But I still haven't created a plan, so it was time to do so. My original plan was to do full upper body every day and to allow weights for legs. But then I asked my friend Owen, I was like, is that cheating? And he said, yeah, dude. So I guess I had to figure it out. Another thing I wanted to test was how many muscle ups I could do in a row, and I got 5. Not too bad, but definitely room for improvement. Almost forgot, I need to weigh myself too. Curious to see whether I'll gain or lose weight. What do you think, Owen?
Maintenance. 181.
We'll have to wait 30 days. Time to put our routine to test, see what calisthenics is all about, and begin our very first official day of calisthenics for 30 days. Alright, all ready. 2 sets in, tarp off. One of the first things I noticed was how fatigued my muscles got, especially my biceps when I was doing pull-ups. It was like my 3rd set, and I felt like I couldn't do any more reps. Guys, I know you're probably watching, and you're seeing like those maybe like 3/4 reps. It's only day 2. I'm trying to get good at this, but this is very hard. Despite the difficulty, I finished the rest of my routine. I was feeling pretty static, I can't lie. Peep the chest veins, dude. I swear I'm not juicing, it's the calisthenics. Definitely the calisthenics. Anyways, check out this YouTuber moment I had. Guys, I really like just filming though. It was such a chore to come here and film, I'm not gonna lie, but like now that I'm filming and I know that like you guys are kind of here with me, it's like such a cool thing. I know it's a camera and you're not actually here with me, but this is a way for like 30 different people at least to be here. For real though, thank you guys so much. It's really cool knowing that people come to watch my videos. Y'all are kind of the reason I'm doing this right now, so. Enough of that. We've got our work cut out for us, and we're gonna need to lock in. I continued on with my regular routine. Honestly, I was really sore already. The beginning was tough because my body wasn't used to doing just body weight. Plus my calluses were killing me. What can you do? It's like life. When things are hard and you keep doing them, they do get easier. Or at least, I think so. One thing that did make it easier was when I switched my routine up. Instead of doing the same amount of back and chest exercises, I decided to focus more on one. But if I was doing back, I would still work in some chest exercises for the pump, you know. My original plan was just too much workload, and if we're gonna make it till day 30, we're gonna need to rest our muscles at least some. Speaking of rested muscles, my legs are awfully rested. We haven't hit those yet, have we?
Out of pocket for that shit.
I really had no clue what I was doing for legs, but I just looked up Calisthenics Leg Day on YouTube and found this video. Calisthenics family, thank you. Okay, well clearly I still don't know what I'm doing. I started to get the hang of it and had a decent workout. My hammies were pretty sore the next day, but I think I definitely left some crumbs on the table. We don't like crumbs. Sucked ass, but good workout. See you tomorrow. Lucky for me, I know a guy who licks his plate clean. His name's Rick. Rick's an absolute stud, and he knows a lot about calisthenics. On day 10, I had the pleasure of doing a full body workout with him. Rick, I owe you. You helped me a lot with this challenge. Plus, you did pretty good for an old guy. Joke. It was a joke. For anyone watching, Rick always joked about how he was old, which makes no sense because 1, he outlifts me, and 2, he's like the most aesthetic person I've ever met. Dead ass. This is my dream physique right here. Not only is he shredded, but Rick's just a good guy, and we need more people like him in the world. so drop a like for Rick. Aside from the exercises, the biggest thing I learned from Rick was quality of rep, making sure that you do it slow and controlled, always with full range of motion.
Try to go as low as you can and just see if you can hold for a second.
I stopped worrying about reaching a certain number of reps, but instead made sure that each rep was with total control. I definitely started to notice results. My back, especially my rear delts, looked insane, like better than they ever have. Oh, and I started unlocking chest veins left and right. At a quick glance, I would mistake my chest for Google Maps. I mean, not really, but come on. Calisthenics is a lot more mentally challenging than lifting weights, but the pump you get definitely makes up for it. I felt a lot stronger too, not gonna lie. I think when I first started, I tried to do ring dips, and I couldn't get one. But then by the end, I could easily do 5. There were some days though that felt impossible. My whole body feels like shit. I'm here. You know, I'm not feeling the best, I'm here, and that's what counts. That's just a part of working out though. You can't be feeling it every day. Plus, I definitely wasn't giving myself rest, considering I was pretty much doing full upper body almost every day. Unfortunately, I'm not exaggerating, because I only did like 5 leg days the whole 30 days. To be fair, I did get really into skating during this time, and I didn't want my legs to be constantly tired.
Most buff skater out here.
Okay, I know you guys don't want to hear excuses, but that's what I'm here for. You can learn from me on what not to do. And there's definitely a lot you can do with legs, so don't neglect them. Doing this challenge made me realize how fast a month can fly by. Next thing I knew, it was day 29. Just crazy. We've come this far. Day 29 was probably one of my favorite days. This is probably the biggest, strongest, and most lean I've ever been all at once. I felt insane. I can't lie. You know I don't like to lie to you guys. There was one time I did lie though.
Make sure to hit legs. I know you want to skip them, but you got to do them.
Yeah, so that day I ended up skipping legs. I know, I'm a hypocrite, fraud, liar. Say what you want. It still haunts me to this day, and I won't do it ever again. I'm on my new creator shit. That was totally unrelated, but you know, I can't just be saying I won't lie to you guys and then have a lie out there. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, there's one more day left of this challenge, and what better way to finish it off than with some homies. I thought it was really cool how on the last day of the challenge, I was able to spread the information I learned from Rick to some brothers. That's what it's all about, you know, helping each other out in the gym and motivating each other. They got a glimpse of what I've been up to for the last 30 days. The rule is one set in, card block. Oh, yeah. Not only did they witness my goofy antics, but also how challenging calisthenics actually is. And before you know it, it was time to do our last pump jack. Trace and Chris, it was an honor.
Dude. Day 30 complete.
Time to do what I've been waiting to do for 30 days.
Let's go, dude. 30 days. I can finally rep.
It's like I tore my bicep. Remember those push-ups and pull-ups I did at the start? Well, I did those again, and I actually got a worse time. This was the final time for the 50 pull-ups. Definitely not the best performance by me. I don't know, the reps were a lot harder this time. I remember I just kept getting so pumped. Like, I'm trying to get this done faster. I'm so pumped. I did this the day after Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving night, Owen and I celebrated a little too hard. We were very thankful, let's put it that way. So I was not very rested, especially after a full 30 days of calisthenics. I had definitely gotten stronger though. I was able to do 18 consecutive pull-ups compared to 15 at the beginning, 8 muscle-ups compared to 5, and even though I dropped 4 pounds, you were close, Owen.
181.
But not exact. I looked more aesthetic than I ever have. It just goes to show how important rest actually is. So I don't think that 14 minutes was a reflection of the calisthenics. That's just on me. If you want to try calisthenics, but like me had no idea where to start, I made a doc of the workouts I followed throughout the 30 days. Overall, it was a good challenge, but I think I'll go back to lifting weights, or maybe I'll do both. I've been consistently working out for about 4 years, and I've been thinking maybe I should start filming my workouts. Similar style to Sam Sulik, I guess. So if you'd be down to watch, make sure to let me know. For anyone that's new to the channel, or anyone who doesn't know me personally, you may ask, like, how do you stay in the gym? How do you keep working? The dark truth of it is, when I was 16, my father passed from lung cancer, and that's been tough to deal with, but the gym has always been there for me. This is where I come to clear my head, and you know, look where it's gotten me. I started lifting when I was 15, and at first I just wanted to get big, but then the gym really turned into like a whole different thing for me. Like, and that's kind of why I'm here, like to show others that you can take something painful you've gone through and you can turn that into something great. And that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys. Life's tough, but you might as well get fucking swole. Like, some people just lack motivation to get in here. For me, it's like I have to get in here to be mentally stable. You know what I mean? So everyone's got their things. Don't forget to sub if you enjoyed the series. Love you guys. Peace.